water and wastewater discharges. In fact, St Mary's Bay is all polluted beaches in central Auckland, with around 100 wet weather discharges per year. To improve water quality, we're installing a new pipeline to collect and carry excess stormwater and wastewater away from the places where people swim. We'll be using a tunnel boring machine, specially brought in from Germany, to core quickly underground with the least disturbance to residents. This 2-kilometre pipeline starts from the London and New Street intersection, runs underground to a pumping and screening station at Point Erin, then out to a new harbour outfall. It will run underground between 18 metres and 25 metres deep beneath buildings and 6 metres deep under parkland. People living above the tunnel are unlikely to hear or feel a thing. In fact, residents of St Mary's Bay will only see 3 above-ground construction sites at Point Erin, St Mary's Bay Park and London and New Streets. At these locations, there'll be shafts to allow the tunnel boring machine to access the tunnel and to provide ventilation. When the pipeline and shaft construction is complete in late 2021, water quality at St Mary's Bay will improve dramatically, so we can use it almost all the time in summer. The St Mary's Bay pipeline is part of a package of wastewater and stormwater upgrades to be delivered by Auckland Council and Watercare on Auckland's Western Isthmus. The separation of old combined stormwater and wastewater systems in this area will help improve the environment even more. These projects are part of our ongoing Auckland Council program to clean up our beaches, rivers and estuaries, making more areas safe to swim. And that's good news for all of us.
Alright, so that's the general overview of what we're trying to achieve here.
Not gonna lie, it sounds like they're just trying to hide the pollution.
Well, that's the thing though, that's what it doesn't tell you, is it doesn't tell you about the pump station and how it captures what it needs to capture and also can pump and back into
Into the ocean.
water can
Oh, okay.
to be treated.
Oh, okay.
So this is about the overflows for whatever the pump station can't.
So kind of recycling the rain water to be used?
Recycling
They're going to circulate the rainwater to be used as drinking and whatever.
treat it.
Yeah,
they're gonna
after it's been treated.
Yeah.
Rather
Yes,
than
they're
dumping
gonna
it into the ocean.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're going to treat it. So either they treat it to make sure that it can pump it out into the ocean, or they whatever they do with it. Yes. So it's actually much better than you think. The video doesn't quite make it.
It looked like it. No, let's just get it away from the swimmers.
I know, and I had the same thought, but it's not quite that way. So, where we're up to on this project, alright, so we have, this is the tunnels. We have done all 3. We're now doing grouting and fixing the water tunnels in Drive 1 and Drive 3. Sarsfield is, they're just building all the manholes and everything because that's like 26 feet deep. That's actually below water. And we've got this pump that's put out in the Auckland Harbour at the moment, somewhere around here. That is being put, the weights and all are being put on it, and that will be sunk hopefully next week. We've completed Curran Street and we're just doing Sarsfield. We have a pump station, which you guys will be working on, and yeah, alright, that we're currently building. Right. Okay, so we try not to compromise on safety. We currently have an incident and injury-free workplace. We've done over 100,000 hours without any lost time injuries or medical treatment injuries. We ask for your commitment. All incidents are preventable, and the SAFE equation is safe work methods, appropriate training, proper safety equipment or the correct safety equipment, and your attitude equals going home without harm. And stop if you think something's unsafe. Okay, so Matt Beswick is our project manager. He's actually a critical part of the reason why this site is very safe, because he believes in planning, and well in advance. So, and that's what we do here. All right. Our McConnell values are very similar to Auckland City Council, who's our client, about being open and honest, working with others, embracing safety, communicating clearly, and trusting your instincts. Again, stopping if something is just turn that off. Okay, stop if you think something's unsafe. This is our team. So Matt is the boss. Alan is the real boss. Nothing happens on any of these sites without Alan. Right, FYI. Connell is the project engineer who did your JCA with you, and we have Michelle and Henry. We have Sarah and Grant and Karun, who are all our tunnelling experts, and we have Leah, who is our stakeholder advisor. Now Leah, we have very high maintenance neighbours. So, and so she is charged with ensuring that the community knows what's going on here and educating them and dealing with any complaints and all that sort of stuff. But it is not up to you guys to try and educate the public about this particular project, all right? So if somebody comes up to you and asks you something, find a McConnell Dell person, all right? They can deal with it. They get paid big bucks, all right? And if you can't find a McConnell Dell person, take their name and number, and Leo is the chick that will get back to them and talk to them.
Yeah.
Alright, FYI. And always be respectful. If they're yelling, don't smile at them, they don't like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just basic.
So we're allowed to scowl at them back?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Just nod, say, take your name and number, give me a name, somebody will call you, you know. Leah will call you. Anyway, we also have an electrical superintendent, we have a mechanical superintendent, and we have me. We also have Phil